I knew I was beginning to walk out my calling, but I found myself giving my strength and my energy, most of my time, to things that I could build with my own hands, the work of my hands.
The Lord just began doing an awakening in my heart that He had more for us, but I didn't know quite what that looked like. We decided on a spring break to visit Kansas City, all of us, and my heart just came alive and went, this is it. You've come home. I'm alive. Like, oh Lord.
That's when my heart was awakened to really how busy I had become doing ministry, and yet in my own life how prayerless it was, how anemic my personal prayer life was, even though I was an associate pastor in a growing congregation. Here at the House of Prayer, we have a culture of prayer, and the foundation is prayer. It is the heart of the Lord to restore prayer to the church, and then out of the place of prayer, fulfill the Great Commission and the Great Commandment.
I'm called here as a person of prayer and an intercessor, and to evangelize people. Like, wow, that really is me. I'm called to do that.
If I give Him the best of my time and my strength and my day, then He is going to multiply my time and my strength and my day. So I find that on the weekly schedule, I have less hours available to do ministry, the work of ministry, because I'm spending half of it in prayer. But really, at the end of the week, I am doing more and accomplishing more than I ever did. A worshiper will outlast a worker. You know, one of the challenges in the church today is 20% of the people do 80% of the work. But we can change that paradigm by taking and building worshipers who love the Lord, and then launching them from the place of worship and prayer into the place of working and building the kingdom. We come alongside people anywhere from the ages of 18 to 80 and run with them for 12 weeks as they transition into this lifestyle.
People come in and they're having a hard time, they're missing home. There's nothing like going up to them, giving them a hug, going, I've been where you've been, come on, let's go out, let's go have coffee together, let me minister to you, let me pour into you. You don't have family here, let's create family for you. For us to pour into these people is like joy.
And so we love running alongside those new folks and just being a support team for them and being a network for them and pouring into them, strengthening, encouraging, edifying, letting them know that they're normal when they feel this particular challenge or that struggle, or helping them to understand their destiny and their calling and their identity, many for the first time. And we are seeing young people's lives radically changed and given a solid foundation from which to launch the rest of their strength in ministry and touch so many lives. The Lord has called each of us and designed a path for each of us to set our hands to and to do for Him and for His kingdom. And many are called to the marketplace, and many are called into other settings of ministry that are funded differently. But the glory of whether you're a giver or a sender or a goer, the glory is the same, the pay is the same. So whether I'm that missionary in Africa or I'm the person in Seattle who's going to a job 50, 60 hours a week and dealing with a 2-hour commute, I am giving my strength. That person who's in the marketplace is giving their strength to the gospel when they support. And that person on the mission field, or our family in Kansas City who's pouring into the lives of intercessory missionaries and traditional missionaries and pastors and teachers and marketplace missionaries, the pay is the same. Our pay is not based on anything other than our heart being in the right place before the Lord and saying yes to the things He's asked us to do. Partnership with our family is partnership with the internship. It's partnership with the prayer movement. You are pouring into us as we pour into others. You are allowing us to stand for 24 hours a week in that prayer room, interceding for missions, interceding for specific missionaries, praying for families, praying for our partners, and praying for projects all over the earth. As you empower us, we are empowered to strengthen others to fulfill the Great Commission and the Great Commandment. And seeing the work of the kingdom accomplished through prayer.